Right, time to get some more.
Can't do much about it now, it is gone.
We've just done another batch for the coxswain. Chunk's got a little bit of scour, annoyingly. I've just jagged him, he'll need a few jags for a couple of days. Last thing we need to do is just going to check through the cows, any cows that are missing a tag, make a note of them before we put them outside. See that bit in the steel there? They put their head through to eat. The tag gets stuck in there and then they rip it out, so needing to do something about that. So we've ran through 45 calves over 2 different batches and given them all a treatment of a coxswain. So you go, I've averaged 39.36 litres per animal. There's your average weight, 96.3 kilos. So you go, so I've used 1.7 litres of the stuff. Okie dokie, this road that was tarred in the early 90s, would that be right? Someone let me know when potatoes were absolutely flying. That's when the road got tarred. Anyway, quite a few patches, such as that one, needing repaired. We've got a lot of quite major potholes. So I've got a still saw, gonna cut some square edges, gonna get some cold tar next week and I'll fill them in. What's the best way to finish off cold tar? Hot tar guys, they obviously pour the liquid tar on the seams to seal it all. And I have seen online you can get cans of sealant stuff to spray around the edges. Is it any good? Let me know. If not, what's the other options? Still saw, cut some square edges on all of these. I don't have any traffic cones to mark them, but it's still going to be exactly the same as it is now, just with straight edges. You can see obviously this corner's taking a bit of the brunt of the weight and it is starting to crack and fail, but put a patch in here, get the worst of it away. I've got a lot more potholes to do and I've just quickly googled if tar has silica dust in it because I thought it didn't, but it actually does. Either you want dust suppression, a hose linked up to that, but obviously I'm in the middle of nowhere so I can't link up a hose to it, or I need to get proper masks. I've been considering getting like one of these air ventilated masks for welding, for doing that, for grinding, for just dust stuff. Save myself getting farmer's lung or getting silica scarring in my lungs. Shorten my lifespan quite dramatically. I've done one, but after a little bit of research, I'm not going to do the rest. I was holding my breath and then moving into where there was a bit of a breeze. Grass. So a lot of our hills is really old grass. So Ian Laurie's here to stitch in some grass. There's 400 kilos of seeds, whatever that's going to cover. We'll try a bit this year, see how far we get. It's quite steep and hilly. He's got nice big 800 tyres on his tractor, so it should be alright. Hopefully. Ian's away to map this field. I'm not exactly sure how big it is. That'll do it, get some nice fresh new grass in amongst the old grass. Try and just get a bit more yield really. Ian's who we hire muck spreaders off as well. He did a silage field for us a couple of years ago and that worked out really well. It's just old grass, stitched in some new stuff and it made a lot of difference. Right, time to get some more. Oh, you've slipped, pal. More coos are going out. There's the drone going. Dad's in front of them. Just keep the calves moving. Voila, just like that. More coos out. They went a bit more successful than the last lot. I set up a bit more of a funnel here so the calves wouldn't get distracted by peeling off, and the grass as well. That patch of grass is a bit of a nightmare when you try and shift cattle outside. They all get distracted by it. I might actually longer term put a fence up on that grass. From that corner to just behind the Can-Am along the grass. Got some pipes to run up through there, so I've just been cutting a bit of concrete. I bought a still saw a couple of months ago. There she is, £300. I've just put a brand new blade on it. Well, we'll let that steer settle down. This digger needs to go into the low loader. Ah, I forgot to put my blade down. Right, loaded up, strapped down. Just need to strap down that bucket and get rid of one dog. I lifted him up here. I don't think he'd be able to climb, even though that's only about 2 foot tall. Hey boy, you're tired. You've not been running about or doing anything. Right, come on Baxter. You're going to go down there. Come on. Come on. That's it. Forward. Down through there. Oh, he wants to come this way. Come on in. Come on in. Jump. Jump. Come on. Right, come on. Down you come. Come on. Good boy. Where are you going, man? Where are you going? You're scared. Come this way. Look, this way is nice. That's it. Come on in. Come on in. Yes. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Sit. I've got a bit of soil there from when I came out of the pond. I need to clean that out. It's a bit manky looking. And I also need to give it a full grease. So we'll run it along the road and I'll empty all the soil out. Not on the trailer. Somewhere that I don't need to then clean up from, and we'll give it a full grease. Got a wee bit of brash to take out before Lewis Knox comes to whack up a fence on Monday, a week today. Also need to clear a bit of ground for a bit of concrete. Also need to fix some drains, one in the sides field and two right down the bottom on the flats and the grazing ground. So let's get moving. Brash first. This was the trailer I was going to put that cattle float mounted on top of this. It was perfect. This is 28 foot and the cattle float was, the box I found was 24 foot. It's got the bit of the beaver tail going down the end there, so it just, the size was perfect. Anyway, can't do much about it now, it is gone. Because when it is wet, it's a lot drier now, it's not showing up so much, but when it is wet there's a metre wide strip which is all pretty soggy. I think that's water within the pipe just soaking the ground above it. Anyway, that's not for tackling now. We need to tackle some brash first and then we'll have a poke at that drain. That bit, which has seeded itself, obviously a decent while ago, that's got to go. This is meant to be a track down there and it's very overgrown. Pull a little bit of that edge out and there's going to be a fence run down that side. That's the plan anyway.
I never found it.
Dean Laurie's getting on absolutely fine on those hills. His machine's making easy work of it, which is good. There's Dad shifting fur. I've abandoned the digger down there. This is where the grass seed is getting slotted in. You can see the slots. The grass is just somewhere in there. There you go, a little bit there. Dunk's out tomorrow, so he's going to flat roll this just after it's been slot drilled. Just try and close up a few of those slots. Give it its best chance. I am walking up this flipping hill. Digger's down there in a bit of a marshy, boggy bit. The water's not quite getting away. Not got a right bucket with me. I can't get anyone on the phone, so we'll trundle back up to the yard. I got the brash hauled out where I wanted to be. I got the bit of road, it's almost finished, but I'll finish it when I track back up the hill on the way back out again. This is steeper than it looks. There you go, that's the angle of it, which is steep enough. Doesn't seem that steep, but whew. It is when you're walking up the damn thing. He's had a couple of wee marks there. Other than that, there's hardly a mark on any of the fields, so there he goes. Kev's just appeared to chuck some phosphorus on that grass. I am just running some petrol down to Gate Lady, who managed to run the lawnmower dry of petrol. Come on, petrol, get there. Tell you what, she's not cheap to cut grass. You remember my friend Big Fraz? He has finally gone and started a YouTube channel. His first ever video is up as of now. Well, it should be anyway. He's out golfing. If you don't like golf, just head over, click subscribe, click play. Don't even watch it, just let it play all the way through. That would help his channel get off to a wee start, a wee kickstart. He currently has 88 subscribers. So if there's a chance we can help him get to a couple of hundred and give his first video a few views, I'd be forever in your debt, and he will also owe me a lager beer next time we see him. Links down below, or search for Big Scottish Fraz. While you're over there, let him know he owes me a beer. Actually, for every comment that's on his video, he should owe me one beer. Go and comment on the video, get me a few beers. Cheers. It's a belter, apart from them. That's it, try and stand alongside him. That's it. That's fine, this is his first time on the rope, he's not going to like it. Yes, you want to get your hand right in close to him. What we should have done, Freddie, fed him after. That's it, that's it. He's getting a bit angsty now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, we'll walk him back up to the shed now. Yeah. Slow down, pull him back, pull him back. Pull him back.
He's.
You get your rope, but your hand back in close to his face. That's it. Right, we'll take him, we'll guide him back.
I think you can tell my grease gun was in the front box when I was spraying some OSR.
Lots of pollen.